Hey guys, what's up? So the race is going to start in the next 10-15 minutes and I hope that the live stream is working fine. Just confirm that in the comments. I can read your live chat here on the side, so just let me know. Hey guys, is the stream working for you? Is the audio fine, the video quality fine? Just confirm the same. That's great. That's great. If the stream is working fine, I'm just going to post on Instagram that I'm live so more people can join. F1 app says it's a half an hour race. Yeah, the sprint race usually should be for half an hour. It's one third the distance. So it would be a little bit more than that, definitely, because I was just seeing the last couple of laps of the F2 race and that was crazy. So I'm pretty sure we'll have yellow flags or potentially red flags as well. So I don't think it's going to get done in half an hour. So I've just posted on Instagram, expecting more people to join. Till then, I'm just going to go back to the chat. Do you think Geo Cinema will acquire F1 rights? I don't think so. Not yet. Maybe next year. They're acquiring a lot of things. Maybe they can get it in 2024. By the way, there are two updates for the sprint race. So right now, Logan Sargent is not going to take part in the sprint because of that crash. So there's that. And Ocon is starting from the pit lane because they made some changes to the car that you can't make after the quali. So today as well as tomorrow, Ocon is starting from the pit lane. Horrible weekend for Alpine. Can we see the race here? No, I can't stream the race on YouTube. Otherwise, I would have done that. Would have saved F1 TV subscriptions for a lot of people. But that's not allowed. My channel will get copyright striked and then you can't see my videos anymore. So, yeah, we can't do the stream here. But I'm going to have this graphic here about which driver is going to be where during the race. So, that would be quite helpful. So, we'll switch to that. But, yeah. The sprint is at 7 p.m. Yes. Stream on Discord. Yeah, I need to figure that out. But as far as I know, it's still not right to stream this race live because it's copyrighted content. Unless you have the permission, you can't do it. My predictions. Okay, yeah, I haven't given that on Instagram. So Verstappen P1, Perez P2. I think they might have a close fight. Leclerc maybe P3 if Alonso's DRS is working. I think he can potentially get a podium, but maybe it would be Verstappen, Perez, Leclerc. Alonso if the DRS works, and then I guess Hamilton and Sainz. Mercedes, I don't have a lot of hope because actually no, sorry, Hamilton is below Russell, right? So I guess Russell would take that place because the problem is that Mercedes straight line speed is horrible. So I don't expect a lot from them, and I think Russell is starting P5 if I'm not. I'll just okay. He's P4 and Hamilton is P6. Okay. What about Ferrari performance? Ferrari performance, they're looking better. So that's good, but only one car is looking better. Sainz is not having a great weekend, and Leclerc is clearly showing that he has a lot of talent. Also, can you guys just confirm if the stream is smooth for you or is it laggy? Because I can't check it. In case there's anything wrong, just let me know. Okay, so someone's predicted Leclerc, Max, and Hamilton. I don't see Mercedes being on the podium. I could be wrong, but their straight line speed is horrible, and Baku has a lot of straights. So unless Hamilton or Russell can pull something out of the pocket, I am not sure. The car is not so great. So yeah. How long have you been watching F1? I think it's been more than 3 years, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I did not watch DTS and then F1, so don't worry about that. We welcome all fans here. So Leclerc, Verstappen, Perez. I don't think Ferrari is winning the race because they're good over one lap, but the tire degradation is too high on the Ferrari. So I don't see them winning the race, to be honest. Plus, Leclerc and Sainz, both of them were making a lot of mistakes during the quali. They were going off the track in that area. So I'm not sure how good can they do for like the sprint race. Do you know how we can watch F1 for free? You can't. You have to get the F1 TV Pro. There are a couple of unofficial streams. You can figure something out, but I've been watching on the F1 TV Pro. Will this format continue from now onwards? Yeah, it's going to continue as far as I know. But honestly, what do you guys think about this format? I personally felt it was too all over the place because I don't know, maybe it's Baku because all I saw was crashes and people not making it. And I don't know, maybe this was not the best track to try this format because I personally was bored of two qualies and it was a bit confusing. I want to know, what do you guys think? Does Alonso have a chance of top three in this sprint? If his DRS is working, I think they can do good because even without the DRS, that was a very solid performance. I'm just gonna have my stream parallelly running on the side in case there are any issues. I can figure it out. Does Hamilton have a chance in top three? I don't think so. He's starting P6, so he's behind Russell. So there are a lot of cars to overtake, and especially Mercedes with that poor straight line speed. I don't know. Maybe the DRS can be helpful. What's the position? What position Russell and Hamilton will finish? I guess fourth and fifth. How the team doesn't get soft tires even though the new format was announced way before. Actually, no, it's not that. All of them are allotted the same set of soft tires, medium tires, and all of that. But because if they used more soft tires in the practice or in the first quali, then obviously they don't have more for the second quali. So it's just how the teams have managed the tires. It's not like a team had less tire than the other team. Everyone gets the same set. It's just about the management. What's the use of this sprint race? Entertainment, according to FIA. I mean, it's nice to have a short race on Saturday, and you also have points. So, top 8 will get points. First one will get 8 points, and the last one will get a single point. Was there any strong reason to change the format? So, I made a reel on that. Basically, the FP2 session during the sprint weekend is useless because you can't do any changes to the car. And if you wreck the car, then you might incur penalties in case you have to change a lot of things. So instead of that useless session, they were like, let's switch it up. What can you predict about Logan? He's not taking part in the sprint race, so P20, I guess. What are your thoughts about the Aston Martin performance? They were supposed to struggle because their straight line speed, once again, their car is draggy, but they're doing well. They're not performing that great because their DRS is not working, surprisingly, on both of the cars. So, definitely, there's a design problem there. So, if they can fix it, then I guess the car will be even faster. But even right now, they're not doing that bad, to be honest. Do you think Hamilton will fight for WDC, and what's the issue right now with Russell? No, I don't think they're fighting for the WDC this year. And Russell was having some brake problems, but as you could see at the end of today's quali, he did manage to get above Hamilton. So all well for now. Can you explain sprint race in short terms? It's nothing, basically a race which is one third distance. So if the normal full race is 60 laps, this is going to be 20 laps, and there is no mandatory pit stop. Will Leclerc finish P1? I don't think so. P3 at best. Where will the points get allocated? To the driver. It's like how you get points on a Sunday. You're going to get points on Saturday if you finish in top 8. I am not streaming the race because that's not allowed. You'll get my YouTube account banned. What about Alpine's performance? I mean, can't say much because they barely got runs. Their car has been quite unreliable, and with Gasly's incidences, I don't know. We'll see it in the race. Both of them are starting quite behind. Sprint race points, yes, they do get counted in the championship. They get added to the driver's total. So, yeah, just like you get points on the Sunday. Who is leading after lap 1? I think Verstappen. Why didn't the Mercs improve that much? Because their car has not been upgraded, and this is a circuit that always exposes their weaknesses. So don't expect anything from Mercedes until Imola. Will sprint race result affect Sunday's performance? No, no. Sunday's positions are decided based on yesterday's quali. Do you think Indian GP will return to the calendar? No, it won't. Can I show the tracker on the stream? I don't know. I'll have the positions of all of the drivers in some time. So once the race starts. So yeah, I'll have that. Hamilton hits Russell. I don't think that's happening. Don't worry about that. How about Yuki yesterday? He did so well. Yeah, I mentioned that on my story as well. Absolutely smashing performance. And then you see De Vries. So yeah. Who will win the championship? Based on how things are going right now, has to be Max. Why do you think there won't be an Indian GP on the calendar? I actually have a reel on that. A lot of reasons. It doesn't make financially any sense to get it on the calendar right now, so it's not going to come. Leclerc's gonna win? I don't think so, no. Ferrari's tire degradation is too high, so even though if he gets a good start, I think Verstappen will overtake him. It's clear. Perez win? Possible. He's very good at street circuits and he's ahead of Max. And it's not one of those years where Perez is just going to let Max go. So, yeah, I'm actually hoping for a good Perez and Max wheel to wheel battle. World champion, Mexican Minister of Defense. That would be fun. Show the race. I can't. Do you think Danny Rick will get a seat next year? No. I don't think he doesn't want to go to a team that's lower down the grid. And from what I can see, the top five teams are sorted unless Stroll decides he doesn't want to continue in Aston, which is not going to happen. So, yeah, I don't see Danny Rick coming to any other team. Is Alonso's podium possible in Baku tomorrow? Might be possible today also if they have fixed the DRS problem. Podium predictions for today: Verstappen, Perez, Leclerc. If Hamilton leaves Mercedes next season, should Danny Rick join them? I don't think so. Hamilton's leaving. Don't worry about that. Do you think Lewis could win 8 championship if Mercedes improves their performance? It would be tough because in all the other teams you clearly have a number one driver. If Mercedes has a championship winning car, Hamilton and Russell, both of them are going to compete. So it's not going to be that easy. It's actually tough when your teammate also competes for a championship because a lot of people actually underrate Russell. They don't understand how big of a talent he is. They just think he's some new random driver who is keeping up with Hamilton. Russell's junior career was really good. Russell is as good as Leclerc. Probably, yeah. Yeah. He is, he is. His junior career was very, very good. He's won like all the championships within the first year of taking part. Now I'm going to stop talking because the race is going to start. Whoa, 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 whoa. Russell and Max. Oops. Russell is too aggressive. Oh man, Russell P3. What's wrong with Russell? What's wrong with Russell? Sorry, I mean what's wrong with Max? He's clearly not happy. Russell was way too aggressive there. Crazy, crazy. Hamilton is still P6. Max is very angry on the radio. He's saying he can also pass like that. if you want to be so aggressive. Hey, it's that's someone's tire. What the hell? This is so illet. What the hell? Is that a puncture or what? The tire is just rolling on the track. Yellow flag. Come on, man. It's just a 17 lap race, and seriously, that's so funny. I- Okay, I think he crashed into the wall or something like that because there's a lot of debris on the track as well. They're showing the replay now. Oh, he hit the wall. Hmm. That car is screwed. That car is completely screwed. Yeah. So they didn't red flag, and it's a virtual safety car, so they're just gonna waste I don't know how many laps. Like I said, we only have 17 laps, and they might just waste a couple. Yeah. Okay, so he's technically still not out of the race because his car is fine. They're trying to repair it, so he can make it back. That's good. The, I'm just taking a video for my Instagram. But that was so aggressive, the replay between Max and Russell. I think, yeah, they did make some contact. Yeah. Yeah. Who crashed? Yuki. Yuki crashed. So Yuki has screwed it up once again. That's literally funny. You can see even the AlphaTauri crew is laughing. Just look at the car on the track. Yeah. So we're already done with 3 laps. So barely. I think we'll get like I don't know. We'll get racing on lap 5. So we'll get like 10, 12 laps of racing at max. And now they're putting out a safety car, which is so stupid, man. Do a VSC and then a safety car, and I think you're gonna get done with the sprint race under the safety car. What is this? Why is my screen showing random positions? They're not the random positions. They are actually the positions that the drivers are right now. Safety car because there's a lot of debris. I get it, but they should have done it initially. Why do the VSC? Okay, so Max has some flow damage. That's due because of the contact with Russell. Right. Yeah, Max is cribbing about this on the radio. Who will win according to you? I don't know. My guess was Verstappen, but now he has flow damage, so I guess Leclerc, Perez. Can you change from overview to race mode? Nope, I can't because you cannot show live race on YouTube. It's showing different position on the F1 site. Nope, I actually checked it with the live counter that I have on the screen right now, and it's correct. So, yeah. F1 site might be delayed, but this is not. It's directly in multi-viewer. AlphaTauri is the dumbest team out there. They did this last year too. Yup, I remember. Was it Monza or what? They sent him out twice, and a lot of people started speculating that it was to help Red Bull or something like that. Was it Monza or was it some other track? I don't remember exactly. Bro just joined now. What happened? Nothing much. We had Yuki going into the wall on lap one. Russell and Verstappen made a little bit of contact. And because of Yuki, we now have a safety car. Why Logan Sargent is not there? Because he crashed his car very badly in the second quali that we had today afternoon, and his car was not repairable. Max is really pissed. Of course he is, but I don't know. We've not seen aggressive Max since a long time. Because he has a very dominant car, so he doesn't need to fight that hard. He'll just overtake Russell in 2 laps with DRS. Some people are saying the live timing on my screen is wrong. I don't think so. I verified it. It's from Multiviewer, which is the F1 app, and it's fine according to how my race is synced. What exactly do you find wrong? Just let me know. What was the issue with Norris soft tire in SQ? So in the sprint quali for the last part, the Q3, you need to be on the new set of soft tires, and Norris didn't have new set of soft tires. He actually used up all of them in yesterday's quali. So because he didn't have a new set, he couldn't take part. Oh, okay. I got it. What's wrong? I'm just gonna check the timing and fix it. Just a minute. Okay, I'm not sure why is this not working. Just a minute. Okay, I think it should work now. Yeah, yeah, that's correct. So now this won't be a problem. There's an engine power cut in Ferrari. Yeah, I heard that, but I'm hoping that that could be a tiny blip or something. It happens sometimes. Let's hope that there's no engine problem. Okay, green flag, green flag. We're ready to race. I guess his engine is fine because it's working now. Okay, yeah. Now they've started racing. Now we have 12 laps. Like I said, we'll start on lap 5. Okay, yeah, let's see. No, 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 no. Okay. Hamilton, man. Alonso took him. Because he had to take evasive action to avoid a crash. Shit. And Verstappen overtook Russell as well. Crazy, man. Alonso is just crazy. I hope his DRS works so he can do some more overtaking. I just want to see Alonso versus Hamilton, Perez versus Verstappen. There are a lot of fights that can happen in the top 7. That was a great move from Max. Amazing. What are you guys predicting? Who do you think is going to win the race? What's your podium prediction? How do you think it's going to go? That Red Bull is way too dominant. Of course, man, it is. Which is why I'm saying it's going to be a Red Bull 1-2 unless Leclerc pulls out something out of the box. Because once the DRS opens, it's tough to keep them behind. But, but I'm so impressed by Charles, to be honest. Like, amazing drive. What's my F1 fantasy team? I actually forgot to update my team since the last 2 race weekends, so I'm not gonna share it because it's doing horribly right now. I just hope Perez is in top 3. He's gonna be in top 3 for sure. He's a good driver, man. The car is good. He's very amazing at street circuits. I don't see him falling behind, but who knows? I thought Mercedes will do a visible change. No, man, it's the update is not coming until Imola, so don't expect anything. The car's gonna be the same. You can't just switch it on with the next race. The upgrades have to be planned properly. Okay, and Perez, Perez overtook Leclerc. Amazing. Like I said, once the DRS opens, it's very difficult to stop Red Bull. Leclerc has DRS. Okay. Mm, I don't think so. I think in the next 2 laps, Max is gonna take on Leclerc as well. It's tough, which is why I predicted P3 for him. Unless Max has a lot of floor damage, which doesn't look like because he's already within DRS now. Can you play any team radio? So I do get updates but I haven't set it up properly yet because it's my first live stream. Maybe in the future we'll have team radios as well. How to get F1 TV Pro free in India? Get your friends. Max is so salty on Russell. Max is so salty on Russell, man. What was that radio? Hamilton is seventh. I don't think he's doing much. Alonso's DRS is working, as you can see on the screen. His DRS was green, so his DRS is working. So yeah, I don't think Hamilton is overtaking Alonso. No chance. Norris is on softs. Okay. Piastri is ahead of Norris. What do you guys think? Is Verstappen overtaking Leclerc, or it's gonna be this is gonna be our podium? Can Hamilton win tomorrow? No, no, no. Unless the top five people DNF, Hamilton's not winning. But you never know. It's Baku. When will the super chat feature start? So apparently YouTube needs 4,000 watch hours on the channel, and I have barely uploaded videos. You guys could do one thing. You guys could just go and watch all of the videos, the long form videos, not the shorts that I've uploaded on this channel. Watch it as many times as you can, so I reached that 4,000 hours mark watch time on the channel, and then I'll get the monetization option. So there's no movement going on right now. 7 laps to go. Can you explain what happened during the sprint quali with Aston Martin DRS? Nothing, the DRS was not working, the wing wasn't opening. It was a technical problem with both the cars. Hamilton's not making that 1 second mark. He's not going into the DRS distance of Alonso. Leclerc 1/10 behind. No man, he's 1 second behind. What you're seeing here are the lap times. The gap is here. Just check the gap here. Bro, what do you think about Mercedes this year? I think I'm going to speak about Mercedes after their upgrade package. Right now, yeah, they're not that great. Verstappen fastest lap now. I'm actually impressed by Russell, honestly. Like, he's maintaining a good gap to Sainz. Norris pitted, the soft tires are dying on him. Not a great strategy. Completely ruined his race. Gasly is P14. That's good. Damn, that was a good one. But yeah, Norris's tires aren't working, so that's why. I don't know. Does Verstappen have damage? Like Perez's best lap? No, I don't think so because he just put out a fastest lap. So I don't understand why isn't he closing the gap on Leclerc? He's within DRS now, but it's around 9 tenths. I was expecting him to be half a second distance, but I don't know. Perez got the fastest lap now. Yeah. Can Hamilton pull it off out of the blue? No, man. The car doesn't have anything. Soft tires are clearly not working. Bottas is complaining that the tires are literally melting. So, yeah. Then I guess even Ocon is going to struggle. He's last, anyways. Nice one from Stroll there. Nice. Yeah. Do drivers get extra point for fastest lap in sprint race? I'm actually also confused about this one. From what I remember, yes, you can. They do get it. Someone else can confirm actually in the comments. Leclerc is having a good pace. That's true. He's keeping a constant 1 second gap to Verstappen, or maybe Max is plotting something because he maybe must have slowed down a little so that he could push in the last 3 laps, I guess, because the Ferrari is not easy on the tires. So, but Leclerc is doing well right now. He's 7 tenths away, 6 tenths. This is going to go down till the last lap for the top three. I think Hamilton, Alonso, Sainz, Russell, they've just given up. This is their position in the sprint. Stroll is not making that time on Hamilton, anyways. So I guess from P4 to P8 or P10, things are fixed. Top three could change any moment. Will floor damage for Verstappen and DRS issue for Aston harm their damage? DRS was working on Aston. I saw Alonso using it, so I guess that has been fixed. Don't you think Lewis got slow from past year? I don't think so. It's majorly the car because even Russell is struggling. And he did have some very good performances last year, though Russell also got a win, but they are heavily limited by the car. Because it's not like Hamilton's teammate is performing like crazy and he isn't. So, how many pit stops are allowed? As many as you want to do, but for a proper full race on Sunday, at least one. My prediction for tomorrow. Okay. So I'm still going to go with Verstappen, Perez, and Leclerc for tomorrow. Okay, so Leclerc is now 1.4 behind Perez, so not within DRS. Verstappen is also fallen actually, 1.2. Can Charles win today? I don't think so, no. Perez is doing pretty much the same timings. De Vries. on Bottas. But yeah, Valtteri's tires are completely screwed, so nothing big about that. I think De Vries has been the most unimpressive driver this year, and don't see him in that seat next year. I don't know. Yeah, Perez is flying that Red Bull. He's 7 tenths. He's lapping 7 tenths faster than Max. Max definitely has damage because you don't see this much of a difference. Or maybe he's going to go for an attack in the last 3 laps. I guess lap 15 he'll start attacking if he has some pace left. Yeah. Leclerc is now 2 seconds. So I guess, like I said, the tires, they're coming to Ferrari. Max is lapping currently 2 tenths faster, as you can see. So maybe Max might. Sprint points add in total, yes. If Perez wins, does go like position. No, tomorrow's positions were decided by yesterday's quali. Will FIA take serious action against AlphaTauri? I don't think so because we were under a safety car or a VSC. I don't see any actions happening. Max is still not reducing the gap. He's keeping it constant. It's going low now. Now he's within the DRS distance. I can see that 0.924. These graphics are actually faster than the race that I'm watching. They're like 4 or 5 seconds faster. So I get to know things a little bit early. As expected, lap 15, he's starting to push. But let's see. Leclerc is 3 seconds off now. Which rookie has impressed the most so far? Oscar Piastri for sure. Yeah. Okay, Max has fallen back again. If he doesn't push this lap, then I don't see him overtaking Leclerc. How fast Ferrari is now compared to previous races? I don't think that much because they haven't had any crazy upgrades. It's just Leclerc driving really well in Baku. Checo truly a street master. True man. If he wins tomorrow as well, then he's the master of the streets. Yeah, Max's gap is also falling, so I don't think he's overtaking Leclerc. Nope. Honestly, I was expecting more fireworks in Baku sprint race. I don't know why this wasn't that entertaining. I hope the race tomorrow is entertaining because since the last 4 years, the Baku race has been always there's something going on there. 2021 was actually an amazing race in Baku. Perez won their first win with Red Bull. Gasly on the podium. Seb on the podium. It was Seb's first podium with Aston. That was and Lewis's crazy mistake. 2021 was an amazing race. I hope tomorrow also the race is entertaining. Verstappen is closing now, but it's a little too late. Albon ahead of Piastri. I mean, he actually dropped 2 positions, as you can see, and Piastri gained a position. Williams is faster at this track. I mean, they have very low drag, so it's good. Max has DRS now. It's like last lap shootout. Let's see. He's within the DRS distance. Let's see if he can do this. Okay, no, I don't think Max is overtaking. Nope. Max is once again within DRS. Will this go down to the last final line? I don't think so. Okay, so yeah, Perez wins the sprint race. Amazing drive, got away well, did a good job. Tomorrow's gonna be spicy once again. I think Perez and Verstappen finally. I think we'll get a wheel-to-wheel race between them. So yeah, Perez, Leclerc, Verstappen. Clearly, I did not predict it the right way. Probably would have been right if Russell didn't crash into Max. Not crash, touched Max. But yeah, that Mercedes is not doing that great. And I don't know what's wrong with Carlos because there's definitely more pace in that Ferrari. Please post some stories. We want to see some action. Sorry, bro. I was actually streaming the race, so couldn't do it. But tomorrow, I'm not live streaming. So tomorrow, you will get to see everything on my Instagram. It was just a sprint race for 17 laps. So I thought I would just live stream and see how's the response. Because for a full race, I can't stream. So tomorrow, also live stream. No, tomorrow, I'm not live streaming. I'm going to take a couple of questions. So if you guys want to ask, I'm just going to read the live chat for the next 10-15 minutes and then I'll stop the stream. How this degradation problem can be fixed? Well, I think that Ferrari has to figure out. If we knew, then will Ferrari surpass Aston Martin in the Constructors' Championship? Can't say much right now. Right now, Ferrari is lagging behind by a lot of points. They have a lot of work to do because I don't think Aston is going to sit this way. So they will also have upgrades. Why didn't everyone went with softs as they can last 15 laps? They didn't. As you saw, Norris went with softs, Bottas went with softs, and they were actually struggling for tires by lap 10 and they had to pit. Otherwise, they would have gotten punctures. So the softs weren't lasting that much. Hopes on Mercedes after Imola depends on the upgrades, man. Can't say much right now. From where are you pulling off those live stats? Multiviewer, it's an amazing app. If you have an F1 TV Pro subscription, it's free and you can have different screens. You can have driver cams, you can have the race, you can have these stats, a lot of cool things. When do we expect an Alonso win? Maybe Monaco or Spain? Spanish Grand Prix, home Grand Prix. What about Hamilton? Is he aggressive tomorrow? I don't think so, no. We'll see tomorrow because that race is long, but today it wasn't that great. What happened with Carlos? He's not having a great weekend throughout. I mean, he was not that great in quali, doesn't feel right with the car. And now you can see the damage on Max's car with the collision with Russell. And he's definitely very pissed about that. Clearly, Max and Mercedes does not go well. Okay, so he's talking to Russell now. Whoa, whoa, एक minute. That was something controversial. He just walked off. Did you guys see that? Okay, George did apologize. So yeah. Thoughts on Leclerc? He is doing amazing at least this weekend. He was not having a great run honestly. So first half of the season, DNFs, two DNFs, and a lot of bad stuff. So it's great to see him back. What about Merc Imola upgrades? I mean, I can't comment much because I don't know what upgrades they are bringing. But let's see. Once the upgrades come, we'll know whether they are working or not. Because even last year, there was this whole thing that Mercedes is bringing upgrades, and the new upgrades weren't working. But I guess this time they'll definitely make the car faster. But I'm not sure because whatever James Allison will do will affect more from 2024. But there's still hope for Mercedes upgrades because last time they did not know what was going on with the car, what's right, what's wrong. This time they know what are the problems. So I guess the upgrades will make the car faster. How much faster? Time will tell. Explain this sprint system in easy words. Basically, you have one practice session on Friday, then you have a qualifying which decides the grid for Sunday, and then on Saturday you have one more qualifying which decides the grid for the sprint race. Sprint race is a short race, 30% of the actual race distance, and it's done just for entertainment, and you get points for the sprint race as well. Thank you for the stream. Do continue this more. I'll try to do this more, but honestly, like I only saw like 120, 150 people watching it. So let's see if I could. There is no way I can show you guys the race. It would have been more fun if we could see the race together. So I'm not sure if I'll continue live streaming. Maybe we could do a live stream for different things, maybe a random Q&A once or twice. But for the race, I'm not sure. Can we expect lockups at turn 1 because of the tire wear at the last part of the race? Not sure, I don't think so. What happened between Max and George? Just Max telling him what was he doing. You can show us the map. Yeah, maybe we could try it in some of the future races. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up in 5 minutes. So if you guys have any more questions, let's get this in. Just let me know what more would you like to see on my F1 Instagram page or YouTube page. We already do a lot of informative reels. But if you guys want gameplay videos or some other videos, you guys let me know because there's a lot we can do. So if you guys have any suggestions or anything like that, just let me know in the comments. When do we expect Indian drivers, especially after seeing Kush and Jehan? I don't know. Maybe let's see how this F2 season goes for Kush as well as Jehan. Jehan has been in F2 for a long time now, but it's Kush first season for Kush. So let's see if he does well, then maybe. But F1 is like a game of talent as well as money. Sometimes you don't have the talent, but if you have enough money, you can get a seat. And if you can see the grid right now, I don't think there's any space, but we can just hope for the best. Why are Red Bull drivers, sorry, why are Red Bull tires and Ferrari tires marked differently? I think that's just an internal thing they do because they can't share tires between different drivers. So maybe they just mark it that way so they can identify it. I think every team has their own way, so that's why. Did you see the traction Alonso was getting in the corners? Man, that Aston is really, really good in the corners. Their one major problem is the straight line speed, and if they fix that, that car is going to be even stronger. Dumb team, AlphaTauri. I mean, I think they're just trying their best to make sure that the driver finishes the race. But yeah, it's been a couple of incidences that they've done this, so I hope they don't do that again. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this stream. Do let me know your opinion. You can just send me a DM or you can just comment how did you feel about the live stream. If you have any suggestions about the content that I could make on YouTube or on Instagram, let me know. And whether you would like to see F1 gameplays on this channel, because I do have the racing wheel and I do play F1 2022 sometimes and some racing games. So if you'd like to see more things like these, let me know in the comments, and make sure that you watch all of the videos on YouTube so that we can hit that watch time goal and then I can monetize the channel. Will Ferrari get any better during the season? Yeah, maybe. And what's the last question? Do you think Alonso will be on the podium tomorrow? Looks tough. I think two Red Bulls are going to be on the podium unless someone crashes or does something like that. And I think Leclerc might also be on the podium. Alonso is further down the grid, but you never know. Alonso and Hamilton are starting next to each other. That's all for now. Thanks for this stream. I hope you guys had fun. Bye bye.